You let you know I like it or you can swallow me. I'm a perfect You ain't me Musa, you're not a bio. I'm what to shall I say so you can silence me. You let you know I like it or you can swallow me. Then I can't hear my dreams, they can silence me. My blood to better tell after we try me to run for your heart, after we. I can't see that I'm so much thing, but I stay steady, show me on a point out. I put it, and then I want you. Then I try to bring me down, but then I want you. I put it, and then I want you. They don't get me all right, and I want you. I put it, and then I want you. Then I try to bring me down, but then I want me, oh. I pull it, then I want me, oh. They don't get me all right, and I want me, oh. I tell them, say, Juju, la woman, clip on a man. When my blessings are coming, they can't understand. They want to the money go without pretense. I get enjoy, give her in my teeth. I try, but it fade, and I want me, oh. That your cheche pull it, you know, leave my deal. Be my friend and my student, they're more. Anything you do, we get more. I put it, and then I want you. Then I try to bring me down, but then I want you. I put it, and then I want you. They don't get me all right, and I want you. I put it, and then I want you. Then I try to bring me down, but then I want you. I want you. They don't get me all right, I want you.
They don't try in a face part. They can make it and the running quarry spirit draw. See? Just look at them when I take it. They want steam and blessing, boy, I can't take it late. That man with very wicked, that make it all day. People have a secret. Imagine someone start to sell a scale of quacket. When I fail, then God fail. Some quacket never fail, I will never fail. Very small, I'm a perfect thing.
You ain't me Musa, you're not a bio. I'm what to shall I say so you can silence me. You let you know I like it or you can swallow me. Then I can't hear my dreams, they can silence me. My blood to better tell after we try me to run for your heart, after we. I can't see that I'm so much thing, but I stay steady, show me on a point out. I put it, and then I want you. Then I try to bring me down, but then I want you. I put it, and then I want you. They don't get me all right, and I want you. I put it, and then I want you. Then I try to bring me down, but then I want you. They don't get me all right, and I want you. I tell them, say,
Crazy, you hear me? I can talk now?
I'll check my audio. I call it a budget for the different seat, and from those kind of thing that you make it. Okay, let me see here. Okay, is my are you guys hearing me in this section? Are you guys hearing me? I don't need to end this section. I just are you hearing me now? The audio is okay now? If the audio okay, please let me know. So people went in the senators, yeah, last Monday. I think it was this Monday. Yeah, this Monday, and he called a gathering of something of some Granjidans. And I think, yeah, okay, Mr. Barclay Prince is okay now. So he called our brothers and sisters went in the yard on Monday. He had a meeting with them. And in that particular meeting, there was some chanting that was going on in there. And I think they talked about this senators meeting with his people on Monday on Spoon, where he talked about you going there to make laws, you can go to Bible baby tops and let me see here. All right, Mr. Let me send a link to you. Stop worrying about the thing on my page. Just click on the link and come on, you know. So we're going to play a little bit of a clip of that tape of that here from the senator's own self of talking. Nobody talked for the senator that day. He talked for himself. He talked for himself. He talked for himself. He talked for himself that day in there. And I mean, you can't stay there as a senior senator or senator of your county, and people make those kind of sinking of those songs. They would treat those who oppose those, they would treat them like dogs. Those who oppose those, they would kill them like dogs. You know, I don't understand. I was confused. I don't know. I don't think that's how the campaign in Liberia. But the senator was just here with us, so we thought he was going to tone it down a little bit. But apparently, his supporters had, you know, they did a lot of talking in there. Did a lot of stuff that they're not supposed to do right in there. And yeah, click on the new link. Why would a senator allow that for those songs to be sung behind him? That when you oppose the senator, you're going to be treated like a dog. If you support the senator, you're going to be killed like a cat. Why would Zoe Bonwell allow that song? If I was there as a senator and somebody singing that song, I'll tell them to stop singing that kind of song. I'll tell them, say, look, you can't sing that kind of song here.
So the mayor, he will be able to, with the student change I spoke about, to be the rightful person to buttress what I've said in America.
Anybody that know most of you will be you like a dog. Anybody that know most of you will be you like a dog. Anybody that know most of you will get you like a cat. Anybody that know most of you will get you like a cat. Yes,
It shouldn't allow that kind of song to be sung in his yard as a senator. Even as a senator, as a human being, why would you say when anybody said no to you, they would treat like a dog, they were going to kill the person like a cat? I don't think that's how the people set up. I don't think that's how the people campaigning like Biro. Hey, Joe been there for how many years now? Almost 20 years as a lawmaker, representative, and senator. That's how they did their campaigning. But anyway, Mr. Doba, you would tell us it. If that's how they're campaigning like Biro, I've never been there and watched the campaign. It's how you guys behave. Let me play it one more time.
The rightful person to buttress what I've said in America.
anybody that know most of you will be you like a dog. Anybody that know most of you will be you like a dog. Anybody that know most of you will get you like a cat. Anybody that know most of you will get you like a cat. Yes,
And these are our brothers from the University of Liberia, various universities, various colleges around Monrovia. So I was disturbed. When I heard the tape, I tried to call the senator to ask the senator. I called him, I think it was on a Tuesday. And I wanted to talk to him, but he said he was going to base it at the the foreign ministry. So he was going to call me back. I waited for a call the order yesterday. He did not call me. But he answered my phone call when I called him on Tuesday, introduced myself, and I wanted to talk to him about some of the things that were said in his yard by some of our brothers, university students, college students, university students, went in there and sang that kind of songs. I mean, I was kind of shocked. Why would someone say you want to kill somebody because somebody opposes you? Somebody said no to you, so the people there around you. If I was Zoe, I want to tell them to stop. You cannot sing that kind of song in my yard. You're gonna bring trouble on me. So don't sing that kind of song. And then buying people jobs through a lot of jobs, which of course I'll play the tip here as we move on tonight. Mr. Dobayu, welcome to the Prince Double Show.
Thank you very much, my dear brother Prince Double. After struggling backstage, I'm glad we are on. But I don't know, one of my colleagues, because the campaign we are running is not just me. One of my colleagues, Sylvester Cra, who is the lead campaigner for Moserado, I also shared the link with him. So as we on, he will get on, just so you know. Because this campaign, we're not going to win when it is.
Why about Aaron Yulo?
I don't know who is Aaron Yulo, though. I don't know who.
Are you feel comfortable with him coming on?
I have no issue with anybody that have ideas. I talk with people who have ideas.
I think Aaron Yulo is the guy who is the most talked about Granjita now, who allegedly joined the Zocam. So
yeah, like we say,
we need to have a couple of diverse views.
Yeah, so I have no issue with speaking with anybody who has idea, as long as you are going to moderate the show. I have no issue.
Okay.
I live on idea. I survive on idea. I survive on debate. So I have no issue with anyone coming on. So
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Mr. Yulo? Welcome to the Prince Double Show here. And welcome also Mr. Dobayu. The senator called people in his yard. We're discussing the Grand Jury senator and the movement, the no movement to Zoe, and the movement that say yes to Zoe. That's what I like. That's that little county over there, Grand Jury County. People should have the right and freedom to move around to support who they want to support. So people say Zoe been there for if he's allowed to be voted. 2029, you'll be 30 some more years as a lawmaker, which of course some people don't want, but some people still want him to continue because they feel that he's doing a lot of great job for the county. But my issue, we're going to talk about the video, the conference, and how your view on the senator's job and in the county and how he's doing with the people in Monrovia. But the songs that they were singing, I don't know if you were in the yard that day, but the songs they were singing were I mean, one of the songs was disturbing. Someone said no to the senator, they will treat the person like dog. If say no to the senator, they're going to kill the person like a cat. I mean, I said, well, if I was in that compound, we're going to say, if I was a senator, I want to say, no, don't sing that kind of song in my yard. Other people, people have the right to disagree with me. Not everybody's supposed to agree with me, you know what I mean? So these are things we're going to be talking, and then want to hear about the movement also, the no movement, why the movement is being formed. We want to know. Because people of Grand Nigeria County want to know. So, Mr. Dobayi, I'll give you 1 minute to introduce yourself, and Mr. Yulo, I will give you the same 1 minute also to introduce yourself. Mr. Sylvester Cry, if you want to come on, as Dobayi said, he gave you the link. You can come on. Well, gentlemen, we gotta be moderate here, no attacking. We are discussing issue here tonight. I hope we all agreed on that. Thank you. So, Mr. Dubai.
Yeah, thank you, Prince. Like I said, I didn't expect to go against a young brother, but you asked me for permission, and I told you I'm a man of ideas. I discussed in a conference of logic, and so you, as the lead host of the show, you request to bring on somebody while we discuss no to Zoe. I have no reservation to that. The name is Randall Masekwe Dovayu II, a Grenadian by birth. My father is a chairman from Deswa Zambokoto, to be precise. My mother is a Kunabo woman from the interior of Kunabo in Seibo, Grenadier County. And I lived much of my life at the Aero Street in Grenadier. I attended Jesse Body and St. Philomena before going to Morovia during the peak of the war. So I lived most of my life in Morovia, went to school, and today I am where I am. Today I'm glad to be on your show as the founder of the No to Zoe movement and the Global League campaigner. Today we are here to tell you about the ideas we are pushing and what are the driving principles and logic behind what we are doing. So basically, that's why I'm here today, to talk to you about our initiatives.
Okay, Mr. Yulo, let me mute your phone. You had a noise behind you, so I had to mute you when we're talking. I'll mute at you now, so you can go ahead. Let me mute myself while I'm muting.
Thank you, Prince. And let me say good evening to your father, and I say good evening to Ronald Dobayu. My name is Aaron Legend Yulo. I'm the son of Grand Nigeria County. I hail from Konebo. To be exact, I hail from Duiwen. I'm a Doyo man. Now, I grew up in Grand Nigeria. I went to school there. And I attended to Monrovia for higher education. And I'm also attending the University of Liberia. I'm doing public administration. So it's a pleasure being on the show. Thank you so much for the invite.
And thank you also for coming up here for us to discuss this thing with all Granadians. And we're talking about county and our leader. So, Mr. Dobayu, let me start with Mr. Dobayu. Yeah, but Mr. Yulo, let me mute you a little bit, okay? You better talk, I will mute you because the noise, a little bit of noise coming from your end. So, Mr. Dobayu, the group, I want to know, tell us a little bit about the group.
So Prince,
tell us a little bit about. Is this the no to Zoe movement?
Yeah. So Prince, I'm from a parliamentary background. In parliamentary proceeding, when there's a motion, I say yes and no. Most of the time, it is a yes because that's a pros before the con. So if I'm saying no, it is good that the person who is saying yes goes for it. I'll just recommend it because that's global parliamentary proceeding.
But we don't know what our brother stands, though.
No, it's yes. It's obvious he said yes. He said like introduction.
Mr. Yulo.
Oh, the man of my standpoint. You know why I stand?
Yes.
I say yes.
Why? Why yes?
Thank you, Prince. That's the man's constitutional right to maintain the position and to quit the position. So why would somebody who is loved by the people and few group of people will just come up from the blind side and will say, oh, we not like the man. So if you not like the man, go to the ballot. But as far as concerned, the man will go for 32 years. If further, the man might go for the year he wants to live for, or the year God graced him.
So you think giving one person just 2 years is okay for the county?
It is not an individual work. The current registered voter of Grand Gillette County, 64,000 registered voters. That's what we have. So for two people to come out and tell you, say, we don't want the person, that's why you will believe. If you don't want the person, go into the ballot box, and the ballot box will tell us whether Grand Gilleans are tired with Senator Zoe Emmanuel Peno or they want him to be retained. But as far as concerned, the issue of the man still going, he's still carrying a year. The few group of people come from on the blind side. It is a coup or what? We said no. After completing the year, he will go for the year that God graced him to be the leader of Grand Gillette County.
Let me welcome Brother Sylvester Cry here to the show. And Mr. Cry, you're welcome. Let me give you 2 minutes to speak. So then we'll go to Dubai to tell us why he said no.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Double. You getting me? Hello?
We're getting you. Go ahead. From there, we'll go to Dubai.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. My profound gratitude to you, Mr. Prince Double. I want to thank you so much for the unique opportunity that we have to speak to our people in the diaspora back in Liberia. I'm Sylvester Nene Jiba Bokikra, a proud son of Grand Gillette County. I hail from Comanston, the where my father is from, and my mind from Chenzoni. May their soul rest in perfect peace. Well, we are here as patriotic citizens of Liberia, and to be precise, from Grand Gillette County, to participate in this thwarted democratic conversation as it gets towards the leadership and the governance system of Grand Gillette County. We are here tonight to provide our own view and on the pattern. A salute to the global one of the Notozo, Rana Dobayo. I want to thank you so much for your efforts and coordination. And also, we are here. And as the conversation flows, we begin to give our own perspective on the issue. So it is good to be part of this show tonight. And thank you so much, Mr. Prince Double, as we go about discussing the governance system of Grand Gillette County, to be particular the leadership structure. Thank you so much.
Mr. Double, can I go ahead? Mr. Prince Double, are you on?
I give the chance to the brother to introduce himself. Then from there, Mr. Dobayu.
Well, thank you.
I want to know why Mr. Dobayu and our brother said few people.
So yeah, thank you. Like I said, thanks to brother Yolu. My younger brother is Hans Dobayo, and he been with me from high school up to graduation. He just had his first degree. So I'm anticipating that my younger brother is older than Yulu, because my younger brother, who I'm 10 years older, just got his first degree, and I sent him to school. So I would want that brother Yulu should be very attentive to that on the show, because he's going to learn a lot, and he's going to learn few basics. Why we say brother Zoe Emmanuel Peno, I don't hate him. He's a friend. He just came to America. We talked. We had a conversation. He came with a young brother, Marsh Solo. I met them and I told him, I said, Honorable Senator, it's about time that you get retired. And he said, why? I said, because in 2005, when you were first elected as senator, I ran up my secretary by you the second. I was in 11th grade, doing taxation doing biology and chemistry, balancing equation, elementary equation, and junior high equation. That is 20 years ago. I was in 11th grade. 20 years after, I have 2 master's degree, 2 children. I have served at a higher level in government, travel around the world. You are still that very open. Guess what? In 2005, when you were sending us to school, you said we were featured leader. So after 20 years, when we have 2 masters, after 20 years, when we have 2 children, when we have responsibility, where is that feature? And so, why no to Zoe? No to Zoe is not an antagonistic phrase. It is an idea governors under the umbrella Grenada United against the 5th election of Zoe Emmanuel Peno, against 32 years of longevity and without any legislative dividends. And so our objective is to ensure that Zoe Emmanuel Peno is defeated in 2029. Our objective is to campaign throughout the 4 cardinal points of Grand Judea County to crusade to our people, to liberate them from the political spell of Zoe Emmanuel Peno. For far so long, even somebody like my younger brother Aaron Reyes, the way he just spoke, say, oh, in a 2 minutes, just can and say, yeah, you're back. There's a very, very bad echo. Are you guys still hearing me? Aaron, are you hearing me? Sylvester, are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, Aaron,
sure,
you on
sure,
mute? Are you hearing me? Oh, okay. They
He's
got
on mute.
Yeah, I think the permit should be from the host himself. He's coming back on.
Somebody trying to hack my system. I don't know. I got Mr. Yulo here. Mr. Crack came here before, so Mr. Yulo, I think I chasing tonight.
Yeah, so like I was saying.
So Mr. Dobayu, I think you heard what I said.
I didn't hear what you said.
The man is Mr. Yulo, please. Let us start. My young brother, let's call.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, thank you.
So our movement objective is to ensure that Grand Judea is liberated from the political spell imposed by Honorable Zoe Emmanuel Peno for almost 20 years. Our philosophy is based on the rock-hard fact that after nearly 2 years of legislative stewardship in the legislature, our senator has nothing legislatively tangible to show. Our senator, who is the acclaimed self-imposed grandfather or godfather of Grand Judea County, has nothing to show. All he shows is his glass house. All he shows is the slaughtering of cows in multitudinal proportion. All he shows is the fact that when a big brother gets pregnant, she goes to the hospital. He gives people money. He talks to people that they just pregnant people indiscriminately, and the responsibility is on his shoulder. After 20 years of legislative stewardship, this is what he has to show. And so why are we campaigning? Why did we govern ourselves under those umbrella? We are campaigning to ask Grenadians to think about the risks, the constant risk of electing on Zoe Emmanuel Peno for the 5th time. 2005, he was elected. 2011, he was elected. 2017, he was elected. 2020, I think 2021, he was elected. Now he wants to go for the 5th time. We are asking Grenadians to ask this basic question. What has this man achieved? Why he alone? Right after.
Well, Mr. W, if the senator did not achieve something according to you, why were the people electing 4 times?
Because based on the statement he just made today, let me give you the scenario. Right after the war, after World War III, we used to call it in Liberia, right? People were in chronic poverty. People were in abject poverty. People came from war. All they wanted was to survive. Zoe Emmanuel Peno, on the proportional representation theory, he represented model to LPRC. He was a deputy manager at the LPRC. He earned some resources. So after the war, he went to Grand Judea at a time when our people were desperate to survive, when there was no cell phone, when we still live in an antiquated environment where
But Mr. Dubai, now we'll call you to a point there.
No,
Because
let me get
2005 that's granted.
yeah.
2011.
Let me
people
think.
stay for
I'm in flat, Mr. Double.
2017 also.
I'm giving an analogy here, right? And let me learn. It takes less than 120 seconds.
Go ahead.
So the analogy is that at the time 2005, when cash inducement was the order of the day, so openly used that. At that time, it was necessary. But guess what? Our people who are victims of the political consumption have not yet graduated from the stage of understanding the cardinal role of a lawmaker. So, person like Zoe Emmanuel Peno, who has financial advantage, people like Zoe Emmanuel Peno, who has that little intuition of the street, uses that as a manipulative tool. So the people here are pawn. So when you ask me why the people keep electing him, it's because the people here, they are victims. The people here, they are on a political sphere. The people here, they may not have that education and understanding. It is your role. It is my role. And this is the reason why this institution was formed, to educate our people, to make political comparison with Zopeno legislative peers. Who are your legislative peers? The Tom of Father, the Prince Johnson, and Erin Snow. Our role is to compare Zo. If you say you've been here 20 years and you should be here for 32 years, what have you done legislatively tangible? Your first role is lawmaking, oversight, and representation. Tell me what you've done. So the essence of our parents sending us to school is to help them. They help us. They're breaking our perspective. Our turn is to help them. Right now, they are involuntarily doing what they have done. If they know the cardinal function of a lawmaker, if they know that Zopeno role as a chairman on a host committee on autonomous agency in SOE, they will not ask him to bring leprosy. They will instead coerce him to ensure that proper oversight is exerted on EDC. When EDC has that proper oversight, they will work and everyone will get current, and Zo doesn't have to go give people current. They need to ask a hard question. So, Emmanuel Peno, if you have chastised the finance minister and the development ministry, when they bring jobs for our people, you will not need to buy jobs for the pregnant women. So our people have limitation. That's why they send us to school. Today we are educated. It is our responsibility to erect the checkpoint and enlighten them. So nobody should tell me Zopeno has been elected consistently. He's been influencing the people. He's been buying vote. Magistrates and other people been losing the run. We know those backstage processes that made Zodo win. He did not win, and as people think he won. But taking the debate as it is, there are political reasons, there are intuitive reasons, there are psychological reasons why Zodo winning. And it's never too late to do the right thing. It's never too late to do the right thing. A child that was born in 2005 was 0 years old. 20 years later, that child is 20 years old. That child has no public library in Grand Jide. So Emmanuel Peno has his glass house. Give me a reason why he should be elected. Is it because he has gray hair? We are saying it's our responsibility to ask the people to think about the danger of electing one man for 32 years in an economy like Liberia, where he goes home with $15,000 every month, and an average teacher goes home with $125 USD. What law has he made to ensure that there is equity in the take home of that teacher? The teacher in Grand Jide teaching JC Bally goes home with a class C teaching certificate, goes home with 125. Hamonzo goes home with, he goes home with comfortable, 5 teachers. So we are saying, we know it's a tough game. That's why we did not wait until 2028. We have started 3 years to 2029.
You guys are going to be prepared for this battle? This is going to be a tough one.
We are prepared. We are, definitely prepared. I don't know what's happening to brother Yulu. He keeps going.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Zopeno can make him to remain constant online.
Man, the man came by himself, man. Start leaving him.
I'm hoping Zopeno can make him to be constant online. Let him not
make him by himself. Mr. Cry, let's hear from Mr. Cry here. Mr. Cry, let's set the phone down. The phone is passing around. Set it down. Put a little bottle or something and get stick your phone so we can get to you clear. Mr. Cry, what's your position in the
I will pause at the far before Cry comes in. I want to let you know that since we funded this movement, there are structures everywhere, and that's where I will bring Cry in. Mr. Cry, who I'm about to introduce, he is the lead campaigner for Mosurado. He's campaigning all over Mosurado, not just with Grand Jidians, but with Liberian. Because Zopeno, he is a senator representing Grand Jide, but he makes law for Liberia. Mind you, he signed all the 68 useless concessions in Liberia, including the famous stuff at the Freeport, where the is that before how you call that stuff to Freeport, the APA terminals. So signed that law. He signed the El Nito, he signed the PHP Beleton, he signed the China Union. Every law that is affecting Liberia today, so signed it. So Mr. Cry has been appointed to serve as the lead coordinator in Mosurado to amalgamate and galvanize Liberians to support us in this endeavor. And also one man I like to introduce in absentia is our man Samson Boso William. Samson Boso William, he is the lead campaigner for Great Judea County. He's responsible to coordinate all of the 8 administrative districts in Great Judea County and actively working in those districts. I also like to introduce Madam Alicia. Alicia is our lead campaigner for America. She coordinates America, all of the states in America, ensuring that our diaspora community understand our campaign to the zenith of understanding. And lastly, second to the last is a young man called Melvin Kamara. He's in Canada. This young man, his entire life, he went to school in Grand Judea. When he had the opportunity, he came to America, things did not materialize. He migrated to Canada. Today, he's making life in Canada. He is a passionate young Grand Judean. His idea, the reservoir of idea in Canada. There's another young man in the UK. He's called John Akinire. John Akinire, he was working with me at the EPA. Today, he is a computer expert. He's a Grand Judean. He has been appointed by us. He's in the UK coordinating this idea. On this note, I'd like to pause and now bring in my Mosurado coordinator, Mr. Sylvester Tibe Kra.
Mr. Cry, right here for you. This movement, the lead campaign to remove Zoe. All of you guys were with Zoe. What happened? All of a sudden, what's going on? You campaigned for Zoe. You put Zoe. You gave the people of Nigeria. You gave them Zoe. You, Mr. Cry, Mr. Doba, you guys campaigned for Zoe. You were in the front line. What went wrong?
Mr. Doba, I want to thank you again. Like I said, in nature, I said my profound gratitude for this unique opportunity. I salute my global at the NTZ, the Notozo. This is an emerging, rapidly growing pro-democracy group. It's done a rebel group.
The internet is so I think the way tell the man to put internet on to
yes, of course.
Go ahead, Mr. Crow. You're kind of okay. I think Mr. Crow having some problem with internet here. And,
okay, is it much better?
Yeah, it's kind of better a little bit. Go ahead. Okay, Mr. Crow will come back to you because your internet giving some problem over there. Let's go to Mr. Yulo. I wanted to actually get into dope by you and this guy, but Mr. Yulo, you want to go?
I can go ahead.
Let Mr. Yulo. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so like I was saying, this is not a group that's involved with hooliganism. This is a group that's involved with the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. We as citizens have the constitutional mandate and responsibility to guide our leaders. In the political discourse in Liberia, when you elect your leaders into public office, you become the direct employers. It means you have the responsibility to attention your leader and ask questions. Years back, we took a democratic decision in conformity with our constitutional rights as guaranteed in the 1986 Constitution of the Republic of Liberia to support, sacrifice, and vote for Zoe Maripin with the expectation that his leadership will be effective, deliver, provide jobs opportunity, provide growth, and developmental initiative for Grand Gila County. That was the basis on which we gave in our vote. Now, like the saying goes, and I mean, it's not static, it is dynamic. In other words, it means when you give your support to a specific political institution or a candidate, and you expect result, and that result is not coming, you have the right to change course. That is clear. Those who read political philosophy, we go to the social contract theory, Jean Rosa, it will tell you that when you give your right, that is vote to a candidate, the government or the politician, in return you expect something. Once that person is done delivering, as a conscious minded have given on the Zoe Manuel panel, I know our confidence, we repose the confidence in him with the hope that he will deliver. So, like the global one said, W 2005, 2006, that was a period that very manipulative, play on the minds of the people, because the vote that he got was based on the sympathy people have for the late Samuel Doe. During the 1990 Civil War, after the war, this is our way to show our gratitude for the Lord that we have for what Doe had done for the people of Grand Gila County. So we voted him with expectation. 2011, and all of the promises, the hope that he made, people still have the man that will do 3 years in power today. And our own honorable senator cannot point to a single visible infrastructure development. It took Senator Marshall 9 years to significantly invest into human resource capacity building right in Liberia. I can point to 3% for Sheton Duete and Gossin Joro. But you can't find a single person from Grand Gila County. For 20 years today, we are giving power to Zoe Maripin to say that even according to them, or UL grad school or AMA grad school, this is the investment in the person have done nothing. I can point to the smart building from scratch to finish infrastructure. He built it. I can point to 3 schools in Grand Gila County. One bay in Kwanimo, Seibo, Senator the GF, one bay in Chen, after Kumas and Jerusalem, a school is there. One is Israel, named after the college GF Gay School, infrastructure development. He still built a computer lab right there, opposite Amuru Forum. He built Amuru Forum there. And also for 20 years, we give.
So it does not have a structure, no structure, no
I'm yet to see that. Mr. Double, and this is why we ask a simple question.
Mr. Cry and Mr. Doba, you here? I'm getting information, the reason, especially Mr. Doba, all of a sudden took a fight about replacing the senator is about the senator going too much close to Joseph Boyka, trying to distance himself from it. These are information that we're getting, especially for Dubai and the legs of other seditions.
So let me respond to that, Mr. That is.
Well, let me talk about that, then we're going to come, because these are the questions. I get a lot of questions in my email.
So, I like that insinuation. That insinuation is grounded in empty sentiment. And let me break it apart and put it in the dustbin, right? If you know Zoe Peno and you know Dobayu, and you've agreed in your premise that I've supported him for 20 years, if that argument remains constant, then it diffuses this argument just busy. I was in CDC. Matter of fact, 2005, I served as a pool washer in the demonstrations elementary school on Clay Street for the CDC. At that time, Zoe Manepenu was never in CDC. I was supporting him. 2011, I was the Secretary General or the Secretary General of the CDC Intellectual Response Unit, led by the late in Paris, Amula Mame, who is on Spoon, who is my brother, he was in a group at the time. I was in CDC. If so being out of CDC is an issue, then it was started in 2005, 2011, 2014. So 2014, when Zopeno was going again, I still supported Zopeno, even though he was not in CDC. 2017, I was in CDC. He was never in CDC. So the argument is never because he's out of CDC. Because all along, when I was supporting this gentleman, he was never in CDC. Now, it even beat your argument further to say because he left the CDC. So he's now crying that people that were supporting him left him, or he left others, and he's proud of that. So my argument here, in short, Mr. Prince Double, is that if you agree, if Mr. Yulo on this line agree that I've supported Zo for 20 years, all along Zo's political career, he has always been with the Unity Party, and I've supported him. Even my party, the CDC, have always had issues with me. So let's get to the bottom of the issue here. Why am I against Open today? I'm against Open today because after 20 years, there's no meaningful legislation. Yes, Mrs. Zoe Manepenum has never drafted a single bill as a lawmaker, from drafting to writing and publication into him bill. Not a single bill by this individual. Today he's telling you that the function of a lawmaker is not to pass law, because in his mind, in his intuition, his role is about baby talks for people. I'm saying, as a son of Chen, as a son of Sable, as a Liberian who have traveled throughout the 4 cardinal points of the world, who understand the fundamental role of a lawmaker, I am saying that in 2020, when my brother Justin Snow wanted to be a senator, he came to the CDC knowing that he could not win on his own. He came to the CDC. I went to him and I campaigned for him with a caveat. I told him, in 5 years' time, if you cannot revive your political philosophy, I'm not going to support you. Just less than 3. In short, my disposition, discontent, and discontinuation of my support with Zoe Manepenum has no lineage with the CDC, because I'm fully aware that in Grenjide, CDC has not been prolific enough with legislative election. With all citizens there, and the Grenjidians would not vote all. If it was so, then in 2011, when we were winning the presidential election, Alfonso Gay would not have been senator. Then Zoe Manepenum would not have been senator. So the people of Grenjide are very smart voters. They always separate CDC, legislative candidate, and the presidential candidate. So, like the same way brother Zoe Manepenum thinks, he thinks Grenjide is his personal property. Grenjide is named Grenjide Manepenum, or Grenjide Penum is the name of our country. He believes that without him, there can nobody else. For me, that is an insult to the people of Grenjide County. Before Zoe Manepenum, there were men and women who became senators. Before Zoe Manepenum, there were men and women who became lawmakers. For you to be telling me today, without Zoe, who else? It's an insult to the people of Grenjide.
Right. Let's go to Mr. Yulo. Mr. Yulo, I'm going to meet you now. Let me see that.
Yeah.
Mr. Yulo, I got a question. Senator Peno, did you support him at any time before then?
No.
Because you saying in the yard, were you in the yard?
Oh yeah, I was in the yard. In fact, I was the leader of the team that went there.
I mean, I think that's the first time us having an interaction, but it went all your colleagues in Georgia, Nigeria County, they're calling yourself.
Before we go to that conversation, these things are part of look at this. People will say these things, people will offer words. But for me, I'm not deterred because I know my mission. And before that, before I get to Sylvester, let me get to Ronald. Ronald supported Senator Zoe Manuel Peno for 20 years, unbroken years. This senator won 4 elections. Ronald was not conscious enough to write the senator one of these days, or to call the senator and ask him, this is what this certified, this is what we need to do. This is what I want us to do. What was the proposal to him? Because you employ him. If you show that you supported him 20 years and today you are disenchanted because you can no longer continue with his mission, but you were there for 20 years, even if the senator went wrong, you did not call the senator to order. Point number 1. Point number 2, Ronald is disenchanted based on the associate, extremely disenchanted. His disagreement came when he saw the senator was praising the road leading to the southeast, and that was just a fact. What do we need to know? Should Senator Zoe that at the national scene need to benefit? We said no. We said no to these things. The 20 years of his support, he acquired a higher education that he boasts of today. Yes, we agree. Later on, he ascended to America. I asked him when he was leaving from here. He said, "Senator, I made anybody buy a plane ticket to help him." So when you will come here and express ingratitude towards a senator only because he felt disenchanted with him, then I don't see it as an issue. I only see it as disobedient to your leader. And to even say Senator Peno does not have a visible infrastructure, then I will tell you these people were only supporting the senator for handout. So tell me now, the youth police station Goldberg, there where the police were using as their headquarters. Who built that?
Where's the building here? What's the name of the building?
What's the name of it?
It's one of the youth centers. It's one of the youth centers.
It wasn't built by
it's in Gradu.
Was it built by Senator Zoe Manuel Peno? We can't be laughing now because
right before the youth building. Right before the youth building. It was built by Senator Zoe Manuel Peno. So if you want me, I will see the picture. So the second thing, Sylvester Cry, I want to get to Sylvester Cry's point. He saw the affairs of 4 good elections that the senator became successful. The senator fully supported him when he was in the University of Liberia. Yet and still he said the senator had not built him, had not built anybody educationally. So I don't know why he wanted the senator to do. I thought when somebody help you, you should be grateful to uplift yourself.
These are individual things. The senator made more that he's making a benefit the people.
He said, I come in, he said, there is no individual.
You campaign for the senator now. Remember that he campaigned for the senator. So
we pointing at individual. We are pointing at individual. He said there is no single individual that the senator sent to school. So I should not validate a claim by bringing it as a reference. He's one of the references. The young man benefited from the senator. He went to school. A little tell you that Senator Zoe Manuel Peno had not helped any Grenadian educationally. Then it's disappointing. Very disappointing. And the worst part about it,
Go ahead.
the worst part about it,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Yudo.
yeah, we all have right to vote. And you will Sylvester or Randall will come to tell you, oh, Grandin are disenchanted. A few people will be disenchanted at Grandin. The recent census that came, Grandin County is more than 100,000 population. So for 2 people to come and tell you the Grandin County is disenchanted, in fact, the worst part about it, the one that Helen, the brother that Helen is in the state. I can even challenge that the brother only supported the senator, but he had not voted in Grandin before. So how can he reconcile people being disenchanted with the senator? Let's speak to reality. These people have enough motive. You said no to Senator Zoe, which of course I'm not against, because I know at the end of the day you have a sinister motive. So who are you bringing? Say you say no, because when you say no to somebody, then you bring somebody that will see. But you are not bringing anybody. You just say no. So you want when time reach the district out of the county to remain vulnerable only because he said no, and Sylvester Cross said no. So when you county say no, we remain there. No senator. Who are they bringing? Here is our debate. And the third thing, the slogan. Ronald W. was held in CDC yesterday when he told Casting on his shoulder from street to street. So what did anybody hold him like that? We said no, and we remain. When you say no, senators, so politically we will treat you like a cat. That's how we treat you. So using political slogan and few handful of people want to capitalize on it to room all of people carry it up, we are not afraid. That's why we appear before the camera and make ourselves available at any time.
So Prince.
Yeah, run out before you come in. Before you come in, run out. Run out. Run out before you come in.
And Sylvester, go ahead from there, Ronald. Let me check my system. Yeah. I'm going to log on and try to straighten my system. The sound coming from me. The bad sound coming from my system.
Okay.
I noticed that as well. I noticed that.
Yeah, I want to make this very clear, right?
Okay.
And when I graduated from high school, I was one of those. There's a law elaborated the academic law. Once you go Division 1, Division 2, you have an opportunity to enter university. I was one of those who were in any of the categories. So I arrived at university. I graduated at the university on also scholarship and my degree. So the penalty didn't pay a damn 1 cent. I owe also at the University of Liberia. If he has document in your possession, show the document where you pay cent. Even with the financial aid you're giving 50% came up, I've never been a part of it.
Thank God you validated
100. Let me learn. I've yet to say 100%. My university graduation true up. I've been from also. And also, maybe if you went to a company and told you that a piece of workers could be say no, that is erroneous. At no point in time, a damn was never paid to watch my education. I'm speaking English. I said, you just mentioned right now, I said, Zoe did not pay 1 cent to my school. He has any document in possession that has on Sylvester Cry. You can come to the public to authenticate that. But I'm telling you, I graduated on also scholarship. My Cody Martin Cody, but then we're heading one of the committees and managed to help me through. And just here went to that one of the committees study where he pursued a PhD. He was there also president. This is what helped me. The documents are still here. So at no point in time, I've never been no academic beneficiaries of doing my opinion, no point in time. And that is a fallacy. And I don't want to even give that credit. What we are saying here tonight is in the broad interest of Grand County. Nobody says that we never give somebody 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents. That's not an argument. Our evaluation of his leadership over 20 years plus today in the legislature is on his impact in the county. Now, I would just ask you a question. All around 4 infrastructure development of Alfonso in the course of 9 years. Just recently, Jeremiah Gausuka spent less than 2 years in the legislature. I can point to few. One is few of our brothers who are going for international studies. This is what we call sustainable investment here. Never. Show me one person has crossed the border and sent for school. Show me one person I caught it who graduated a life today from Grand Canada. That's what I have. Nobody. I just need 3 persons. A mature than 9 years in the legislature. Kese Marapo, Augustine Jolo, Sheton Duete. You can show one who obtained a master's degree in Liberia on the spot. That name the Smart FM that was built by G. Alfonso Gay. I just need the computer lab that was built by Alfonso Gay. And you came to get one ghost bidding on no bidding. That nobody knows it. You're bidding, talk about yourself, don't even know the bidding. What is it,
Gentlemen,
you don't even know it.
want to do, gentlemen,
You just say that,
this
baby.
time I have to completely log out. I will send the link to Dubai and Aaron and Crack so we can come back on. But the sound is bad. We can't continue to do that. So I will log
Oh, okay,
out,
okay,
come
okay.
back